Definitely didn't just wake up or nothing like that. I was waiting on y'all. What was y'all doing? Okay. So I assume we're at the final place. Um, we did go through the carnival or circus area or whatever. No, it's carnival. I thought that would be the last place, but now we at the chapel, and our health is we're one. If something breathes on us, it's over. So we kind of in a bad situation. Plus, I have no idea where to go. We would have beat it last night, but we was here for like 7 hours, and I didn't know where to go. Maybe you gotta use something in the room. Found this in the chapel. Is this a real tarot card though? Interesting question. I'm not sure what that talisman is for. Like, was the whole point of this room just to save? Because it looks like we're supposed to find a key for the door in the middle of the area, like the middle of the map. And I believe these two big ass monsters are here on the next room. We ain't doing anything in this room. At least they're spaced out, unlike before. Open. They did. I don't recall them running before. It's no information. Oh. The way the camera changed, I thought something's gonna happen. The shows are covered with files, folders, and boring books. There's no useful information here as far as I can tell. We read this, but let's refresh our memory. There are a bunch of papers in this file. I get the feeling that it's a handwritten copy of some book. This might be like a clue to what I'm supposed to do. Represents the deity known as the Halo of the Sun. And heraldry symbolizes a religious group. The two outer circles are charity and resurrection. The three inner circles are present, past, and future. Usually drawn in red, occasionally drawn in black or other colors, but blue reverses the meaning into a curse on God and is therefore forbidden. That sound like, I mean, that sound like a tip for like the boss or something, but I'm dead. I'm dead. Is this kind of blue? We could try the perfume. Don't touch me. Alright, we survived that. She did not say that before. I get the feeling there's something behind this picture, though. That girl's cries and footsteps disappeared beyond it after all. That did not happen before. That's crazy. I definitely clicked on this picture a couple times. What's going on? Oh, ain't that the boss from earlier? Okay, well, all we got left is this dinky little pistol. These look like real book. What? These books look like real mind benders. Think I'll leave them alone for now. I'm gonna come back and get them later. There's a book on tarot here. Tarot is based on the 22 Hebrew consonants, and is said to represent the entire world. Each card number 0 through 21 has a particular meaning. By reading these cards, fortune tellers predict the future. For example, the first card, the Magician, signifies creation, wisdom, beginnings, or destruction and fraud. It's pretty broad, and that rhymed. The second card, the High Priestess, denotes intuition, harmony, faith, or dogmatism, and arrogance. According to some texts, the Gardener deck had more than 22 cards. The Gardener deck does not exist today. It is mentioned only in the literature. It is said that these extra cards were based on the lost Hebrew vowels and denoted an otherworldly transcendental existence, i.e. God. A sheet of paper here, but it's blank. Got another tarot card. We don't gotta get all 22 cards or some shit, do we?
Hiya, Heather.
You show up everywhere, don't you?
You make me sound like some kind of unwanted pest.
Well, who are you anyway?
Haven't you realized that yet?
Yeah, you're on Claudia's side.
I told you not to put me in the same category as that mad woman.
Well, you're pretty loony yourself.
It's true. We believe in the same God. But I'm quite sane.
So why did you help me out then? Was that also part of trying to resurrect God?
It's not uncommon for people to worship the same God and still disagree.
God? Are you sure you don't mean devil?
Whichever you like. The point is, that now I really am on your side. I don't want God to be born. Wouldn't be convenient. Much too unpredictable.
So you've been using me to stop Claudia, is that it? Do your own dirty work.
My dirty work? I think we both had our own interests in mind. You hate her too, don't you? You're the only one who can get it done. I don't have powers like you two. Besides, I always hated getting all hot, sweaty.
Oh, really?
I'm just looking out for myself. Everyone does it. Don't stand there looking so smug. You're the worst person in this room.
The switch up.
You come here and enjoy spilling their blood. And listening to them cry out. You feel excited when you step on them and snuff out their lives.
Are you talking about the monsters?
Monsters? They look like monsters to you? Oh no. Don't worry. It's just a joke. By the way, I forgot to ask you. Did you get the seal of Metatron?
What's that?
You don't have it? Leonard was carrying it.
You
Talisman?
mean this thing?
Yes, that's it. As long as we have that, we're fine.
I don't remember. Was it possible to miss that, or did you just take it automatically? I got the Book of the World Laws. Silent Hill's Ancient Gods, a study of their etymology and evolution. What a mouthful. There is no religion that has remained unchanged from the moment it was founded. This one is no exception. When this religion fell into the hands of immigrants, it was deeply influenced by their own original Christian beliefs. For example, the traditional representatives of these primal gods may be given the names and descriptions of Christian angels. Thus, shared characteristics begin to appear. There's also the one rare example of the chief deity, creator of paradise, or Lord of serpents and reeds, being dubbed with a demon's name. Of course, this was not done by believers, but by their opponents. The devil. Okay, is that everything? So we got the book. Did we miss a door? Is there anything else in here? Alright. Let's go. I guess you go back to that room with the giant save circle. Maybe we go back to the chapel? This magic square with strong protective and dispelling properties is called the V-Run 7 Crest, or the Seal of Metatron. It will bring results regardless of whether the target is good or evil. Its strength therefore places a very high burden on the caster, as it is also difficult to control. It is not usually used. This is why it bears the name Metatron, after the angel Metatron, or well, it says the angel Metatron or Metatron, also known as the agent of God. I'm gonna guess we gotta go back to the chapel area. Please don't touch me. Forgot you was in here. Completely forgot about him. Oh, you could shoot them. You could probably shoot them through there. He gonna try to finesse me. I'm not even gonna stand there and play around. Maybe once we do something with the card and stuff, we get a key for that room. Can I go back in here? Okay. There's nothing more to be said. So it's before. Or my voice creation. God created beings to lead people in obedience to her. The red god Zuchibara, the yellow god Labsulvith, many gods and angels. Finally, God set out to create paradise where people would be happy just by being there. 5, promise. But there's God's strength ran out and she collapsed. All the world's people grieved this unfortunate event, yet God breathed her last. Yeah, I feel like I read that wrong, but I'm good. She returned to the dust, promising to come again. 6, faith. So God hasn't been lost. We must offer our prayer and not forget our faith. We wait in hopes of the day when the path to paradise will be opened. We're supposed to start on this side first. One, origin. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached and their hearts held nothing but hatred. They fought endlessly, but death never came. They despaired, stuck in the eternal quagmire. birth. A man offered a serpent to the sun and prayed for salvation. A woman offered a reed to the sun and asked for joy. Feeling pity for the sadness that had overrun the earth, God was born from those two people. Salvation. God made time and divided it into day and night. God outlined the roads to salvation and gave people joy. And God took endless time away from the people. So people was kind of immortal. That's what they was essentially saying. Where would I play a cassette tape? Yeah, I'm kind of lost again. Let's go ahead and save real quick. Gotta find the key somewhere. Please move. Over here fucking trolling. How they gonna just sit there and block up the whole hallway together? I went to the wrong way. I didn't want to go this way. Well, yes I did. Yes I did. Oh. Well. Doors open inside there's someone wrapped in a bag. Maybe No, they're definitely dead. Hangman Turk. I swear, if I gotta find 22 of these bitches. Ooh. I'll definitely take that. I would definitely take a healing item as well. Hope no enemies appear. Copy that. Stun gun battery. There's a musty diary on the bed. Never gonna touch it. This writing. Is this Dad's diary? Why would it be here? I sometimes have the sense, even now, that that girl is a reincarnation of Alessa. I don't worry about it much now. That's all forgiven. You were unloved, Cheryl, or was that Alessa? Now Cheryl is Alessa again. No matter whose reincarnation she may have been, that girl was my most beloved treasure. But that name was a mistake. At the time, I thought of her only as a replacement for my lost Cheryl. When she knows the truth, will she feel bad? That's what worries me. Thanks, Dad. So I was Alessa after all. But I do have just a trace of one more memory left. I haven't forgotten my sweet and gentle mother. Nothing happens when I try to turn on the TV or the VCR. So none of the books catches my eye, although the bookshelf and books are all the same as Dad's. Interesting. There's a mystery novel here. It's the same one as Dad was reading. I mean, I know this wouldn't work, but yeah. Well, I had a feeling. Press on button. Felt that? Yeah, bitch. Okay. Whoa, I didn't even see that was a sharp corner or something. Or edge. They really being real stingy with the healing. Oh no. Start crying again. What's a monster there? I didn't even see those footsteps. Oh, those are my footsteps, I think. Maybe. So that was a coincidence, or those footsteps were there already. Secret room. There's something stuck in this book. I got the full tarot card. This book. I feel like I have to read it, but at the same time I don't want to. Aglophotis? Red liquid or crystals resembling blood. According to the Kabbalah, the name is taken from a herb with the power to dispel evil spirits. It is said to grow in Arabian deserts. It may be vaporized or applied as a poultice to guard against demons. It is powerful, but it is rare. It is extremely difficult to obtain. Interesting stuff. Looks like there's some kind of drug here, but there's just a name on the label, no description or anything. It's too risky. Never mind. It's a picture of me when I was 7. I look bored and sad. Well, of course I do. I always looked like that back then. Finally. Jesus. Let's reload that. Last. Okay, cool. We're finally not on death's door no more. There's a picture here, but it's not my style at all. 23 years ago, Alia used me to summon God. God was in my womb, but I couldn't deliver her. Then I was shut up in here in this hospital room. I stayed here until Dad helped me out when I was 14. God ate away at me from within, driving me mad with suffering. There I was wishing I could just die and be done with it. But I went on living that nightmare for 7 years. Looking at this bed just reminds me of those awful days. And I don't want to remember them because I'm not Alessa anymore. But Alessa is still me. I'm really not trying to deny it or anything. Okay, I think we got everything in this room. What the hell are they doing here? Give me a minute. There's no other room in here. Two more doors. One more door. Another save. No, it wasn't me. Alessa wrote this a long time ago. That chapel altar. Damn. This controller did me dirty just now. Brass key. We finally got a key. Hold on, I wonder if I plug in my PS5 controller, would it just automatically like sync it up? Let's see. It straight up automatically synced. Lit. A memory book. Something's written inside. She's just beyond this door. I don't know how, but I can sense it. But she's not the only one there. I sense the presence of something extremely dangerous, even sickening. Or maybe that's what they call God. Nevertheless, I will open the door. Enough of this idle chit chat. God, I'm not, but I fully intend to save her. No, them. The last entry was written some 17 years ago. It looks like Dad wrote this too. When did I play Silent Hill one? When did we write all these notes? Drawing block. This is my sketchbook from 17 years ago. On the front cover, there's a picture of Dad. Really awful work. What's this doing here? The door sure does rattle, but it's stuck tight. A secret is hidden out of your sight. You may be thinking, what could it be? You need 5 magic cards if you want to see. What to do then with all these? I'll tell you straight, and I won't tease, just so long you say please. Now, the first thing you must know is that there's something in each row, but that is not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. The upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you can call me while you always look up at the night sky? This is a hint. I'm not gonna remember none of this. Do you have it now? You didn't forget. One major point you must not omit. And now at the last, before you take a whack here, so one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to your left, you'll keep it in sight. So you open the door. I'm just sure that there'll be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Forget about that. Just stay and play. Or else I'd be left here alone all day. Good thing you can have notes with you, cause there ain't no way in hell I'm remember that. The scribbling on the floor here is Alessa's. For some reason, she always drew monsters like this when she was alone. She used to draw with Claudia too. A nice daddy and mommy, a fun school. God damn it. A happy world where everyone smiled and laughed all day. In short, everything we never had. This is a closet that's meaningless to me. I don't have time to wax nostalgic over these old clothes. Okay, just making sure we ain't missing anything. There are a lot of playing cards on the floor. I used to play a lot. I remember little Claudia always had a hard time winning. That made her cry. It's locked. So I just need 5, it said, right? I probably gotta come back because I got a key. And we didn't go through that door. I just realized there's no sound on my side. For some reason, whenever I plug in the PS5 controller, like the audio, the microphone or whatever, and the PlayStation controller takes over everything. It's a weird thing that it does. Okay, when we leave this area, there's 2 doors we gotta check. That spinning enemy is just so weird to me. Okay, this one over here. I think this is the last one. Yep. Alright. Now we gotta go back. Wait, what? I think I went through the wrong door. Yeah, I did. Gotta go in the elevator. Up to not huddled up. I don't feel like wasting my ammo on them. They're walking around this time, huh? Oh, what the fuck? What kind of shit is this? Can't get up. Trying to kick him. I gotta. This empty. This shoot. Okay, the room is clearing up. I definitely was not expecting no shit like that. Oh, this whole area is different. Key's right there. Or the door right there. Seen the big boy on the floor. Can't open the locker. Okay, they're focusing on that desk, but what's over here? There's a radio notebook on the podium. Oops, and there's a letter stuck in here, too. Let's see. There's a girl named Alessa in my class. If your memory is any good, you may remember her. She's the one I said they called a witch. Most likely her mother is abusing her. I never seen her come in without some sort of scrape or bruise. Her expression is pitiful dark for a 6-year-old. Something like this may not be so uncommon. Rather than coming up with pointless ideas, it's just best to watch and wait. But isn't it something I can do to help? I'm considering consulting a lawyer, but I do have my reservations. That's why I thought I'd ask you, my friend, for your opinion first. K. Gordon. Some machine gun bullets. There's a map here, but I don't need a ticket with me. Go home, drop dead, thief. There used to be Alessa's. I mean, this was my desk once upon a time. But that's pretty mean. There's 3 doors in this room. But one we came in from. And one over here, one over there. Okay, this is the way to progress. So I assume this door is probably locked. I can't even get to it. Alright. There's a tape deck here. It looked perfectly usable. Well, well, well.
Do you know about what happened here 17 years ago? You've been here a long time. You must have heard some details.
A group of pagans, blinded by earthly desires, spit in the very face of God. They tried to use the seal of Metatron to prevent God's awakening. But God drove the unbelievers away and threw them into the abyss. But due to their wickedness, God was unable to be born properly. And so, she has slumbered ever since, in the womb of the Holy Mother, until the time of the awakening. That's all that I know.
That's it, huh? Well, thanks.
Father Vincent, I heard that the Holy Mother has been found. Is it true?
Alessa has been found? Did Claudia say that?
Yes.
Then it must be true. Her sight rarely fails her.
Bless the Lord.
Maybe it's because of her great faith. But I could never be like her. I wouldn't want to.
Nor I. The truth is, Sister Claudia frightens me a little.
Well now, let's both show our faith by forgetting about this little talk, okay?
Yes.
How you gonna say forget about it and then record
Does
it?
that mean this land will finally be the home of eternal paradise?
If God wills it, my sister. If God wills it.
Alright. What are these letters? Or maybe a bunch of suggestions? People are starting to voice their dissatisfaction about Father Vincent using the organization's money for his own personal benefit. The scum. I also heard rumors that Father Vincent has been extorting donations from some followers. Is he really the right person for such a position? I'm in no place to deny what he's done to make the organization grow. Even though we believe in God, if there was some sort of gathering, shouldn't we be valued not for our limited talents or our talkativeness, but for the depth of our faith? LSD. Ooh. Appreciate the healing kit, first aid kit, whatever. Okay, finally saw what's on the tape deck. Map. I hope there's something in this room. I gotta fight. I have to fight. Get the hell away from me. Let him have it. It's the wrong time to reload. Did she even do it? Nope. You wasting the ammo. This is interesting. I think this is the first time out of the first 3 games that they lock you in a room full of enemies and you have to beat them to clear it out or progress. I hope there was some shit in here to progress. Otherwise I just wasted my ammo. There wasn't shit in this room, was there? That's fucked up. I'm debating on fucking going back to my save and loading from there. I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna progress. But that's crazy. I can't believe I wasted my ammo for nothing. Nothing at all. That was real whack. I'm really mad I wasted all that ammo for nothing. That's the last card. High Priestess Tarot card. There's an old birthday card on the desk. So she was still hanging on to this. To little Claudia, happy 6th birthday. I love you as you are my real sister. Here's to you. So they're not real sisters? I'm upset I really wasted that ammo for that stupid ass room. Please move. Please move. Please fucking move. Bro. I hate them. I really hate them. You piece of shit. Oh my god. Okay, we're in the yellow. Oh, okay. I remember where I gotta go. It's to the left. To the left. Right? Yeah. It's getting funky in there. I think this way. Okay, we made it back. I think I'm gonna save up here. All right. I have no clue. All right, let's look at this again. Let's also write this down so I don't drive myself insane. We could work this out. All right. First thing you must know is there's something in each row, but as not the half of it, 3 will be too hard to fit. Three will be too hard to fit. The upside down hangman under the ground. Okay, so hangman on bottom. And the middle on the bottom. I know what I mean. Okay, so he's always to the bottom in the middle. There's no one next to him, but he's by himself. The moon is up above the sky, full of crescent floating high. So, moon on top. Twinkling lights sit like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. So, clown in the middle. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you tell me why you always look up at the night sky? To the next, I guess the God card is maybe on the left. All right. Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to help you on your track. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left, and you keep it in sight. So you open it. You open the door. I'm just sure that there'd be nothing beyond it but frightening peril. Just forget about that. Just stay and play. Else I'd be left here alone all day. Okay, so not the right. Hangman right here. The Fool should be right here. The High Priestess. I call it the God card. High Priestess. I guess that's right here. Or it could be the middle. The moon is up here. I'm gonna assume this goes here. That wasn't right. I feel like these two are correct. Now the moon has to be on top of the Fool. All right, let's look at it one more time. I don't remember what a night terror should be. First thing you must know is there's something in each row. There's not the half of it. 3 would be too hard to fit. So no row could have 3 cards in it. The upside down man under the ground. To his right, to his left, no one around. By himself. Though his tears are profound, the moon is up above the sky, full of crescent floating high. Twinkling light sits like a crown on the head of a crazy clown. Yeah, the fool is in the middle. The moon is on top. Your Excellency, the priest, praying to God Most High, do you think you could tell me why you always look up at the night sky? So maybe the priestess is on the middle left, and then the night sky is on the top left? Maybe not. Scary and hateful, that thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left. You're keeping in sight. Okay, so I think I was right. Take that, that should be up here. Then this should be over here. All right, there's supposed to be no cards on the right. Unless these are flipped. I'm thinking he's supposed to be over here. Then maybe the priestess goes here. I think maybe the high priestess is to the right. The knight is supposed to be on the left. I'm legit kind of confused. Oh, had it backwards. It goes there. Maybe that goes there. And we know this only goes to the left. So the question is, where do the priestess go? I don't get it. It's only 3 spots it could be because nothing else is supposed to be on the bottom row. And I'm pretty certain the fool is supposed to be in the middle. Cause it said the moon is above his head like a knight crown or something like that. And that can't be right because nothing's supposed to be. There's no 3 rows or whatever. I don't know what I'm missing. First thing was done is something in each row, but that's not the half of it. 3 will be too hard to fit. So just no row has 3 cards next to each other. The upside down man under the ground. So he's on the bottom row. To his right, to his left, there's no one around. So there's no one next to him, meaning he could only be in the middle by himself. Leave him alone, though his tears are profound. So he's by himself on the bottom middle. There's no other way. He's in the right spot. The moon is up above the sky, full or crescent, floating high. Right, the moon card is supposed to be high up. Twinkling light sits on a crown on the head of a crazy clown. I'm guessing that's the jester or joker or whatever. So the moon will be up in the up above. Wait a minute. I just realized 3 in the middle is still 3 in a row. I think I get it. Let's see. See if my brain, if I had a brain blast. So you should be here. You could be here. And maybe you're here. So far, I feel like these 3 are right. Maybe. Or maybe the moon is over here. The knight is over here. And the priestess is over here. Hmm. Okay. Your Excellency, praying to God Most High, do you think you could tell me why you always look up at the night sky? So she's below the night card. So she's in the middle. Do you have it now? You didn't forget one major point you must not omit. And now, at the last, before you take a whack, here's one more hint to keep you on track. Scary and hateful, a thing in the night. Better be careful. It's not on your right. Turn to the left and keep keeping the sight. So the night card has to be on the top left. It has to be top left. I feel like these 4 cards are 100% correct. The night card has to be on the top left. It can't be on the right. The hangman is in the middle bottom. There's no one to his left or his right. The fool card is below the moon card. I'm just trying to figure out if that's because these can't be together with him because that's still 3 in a row. I was only thinking 3 across instead of 3 up. So the bottom row, I feel like that's 100% correct. Now this is also correct. It can only be in the top left. And the moon card has to be above the fool. Now the question is, do the high priestess go here? Puzzle God. Puzzle God. I should have saved. There's gonna be some shit chasing me, is there? Camera? They're getting wacky with the angles.
What do I want? Well, for the 2 of you to die, that would be nice. Then I could relax.
When did you stop believing in God? God lives. Just look around you.
But I do believe in her. In my own way. I fear her, and I adore her. But I haven't lost my mind like you. You think that this is the work of God? Isn't this all nothing more than your own personal nightmare? Just like Alessa 17 years ago? If this really is the work of God, then I'd say she has lousy taste.
You mock God? Traitor. You will go to hell.
Not that again!
Our boys' movements be real sporadic
Who
and
do you
shit.
think you are, claiming to know God's will?
Go home, Vincent.
Home. This church is my home. I built it with my power. The power of money that you view with such scorn. Although I admit that this atrocious scenery is all yours.
If you continue to get in my way,
Did you kill me? Well,
Boy got shook.
well, the guest of honor has arrived. Let's get this party started. Heather, go ahead and kill this crazy bitch.
You're not giving me no
This demon
orders.
who claims to speak for God. The time has come. You can kill her now.
You'll go to hell!
Oh, guess it's over for you. They're gonna turn your back on somebody you threatening their life. That was his fault.
What did you do?
Kill him.
Nothing important.
You're not going to run? I guess this is the end.
No, the beginning.
That's kind of gangster. Like, you're not gonna run? Like, you know I'm the main character, right?
Alessa, I'm saddened that you didn't agree to this on your own. But I thank you for nurturing God with all the hate in your heart. It's time for mankind to be released from the shackles of sin which bind them.
But a god born from hatred can never create a perfect paradise.
Happy people can be so cruel. Is it so hard to believe that sympathy could be born out of pain and suffering? Why do you reject God's mercy? Why do you cling to this corrupt world? You know that only God can save us.
And save you too? Happy ending? I'd rather go to hell.
No, I don't expect to be saved. And that's fine. Alessa, my dearest. For the pain that I've caused you, I deserve no mercy. Even if it was to save mankind. It was too deep a sin. It was hubris for me to try to hasten the day of her arrival. Sacrifices were made. And those are my sins.
If you feel so guilty about it, why don't you go to hell? Heather, use the seal.
Vincent?
Behold.
The seal of Metatron?
Now your stupid dream is over.
Oh, that's just a piece of junk. What do you think you can do with that? Do you really think it can kill God? I'm sorry to see you fell for my father's foolishness.
What?
I forgot to ask her dad. I really forgot about that.
But God loves even you. Now, Alessa, there's nowhere else to run.
Our skin.
Just accept it, Alessa. The pain will disappear. I've been waiting so long for this. Even as a child.
Is she levitating? Her knees aren't on the ground. Like, she's like hovering, but we're gonna ignore that.
I knew I would be a witness to it. Judgment Day. Alessa?
Shut your stinking mouth, bitch!
I didn't expect that. Did we shoot her? Do she not? Claudia. So she just chilling. All right. We use this. Nothing. Nothing. Pendant. Good thing we looked through our items. I was about to shoot her, but
What are you doing?
based on previous experiences, it's good to look through your items for certain bosses. Did we just eat that? Did we just, she just ate that? Why would she do that?
She is nearly here. Alessa, what have you done? What did you swallow?
That a organ? Threw up a kidney or some shit? That's a baby. She threw up a baby.
What is this?
Okay.
Looks like God didn't make it.
There was an abortion.
Stop!
Wow. Wow.
Claudia!
She gonna eat the bit? What the fuck is happening?
Alessa, you cannot kill God.
You just ate it.
I will. I will burn.
How does things work in the Silent Hill universe? How do things work?
Can't do it, Alessa.
I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
Claudia! Claudia!
Would it have been better just to shoot her? I don't know. I fall into the hole. How was that? Some shit just body slammed it. So I would assume things would have ended differently or went differently in that scene if I didn't use the pendant, right? I guess if you shot her. My pendant's gone. If you shot her, that wouldn't have happened. Wait, I don't want to jump in. I want to check out my area. Son of a bitch. There's probably some items up here too. I didn't even click nothing. I just walked up to it. Is that her? There was probably really some shit in that room. Some bullets or something.
can't be dead. I was gonna kill you. This is God?
Did I even hit? Did I say something about it hating the color blue? Wait! What the hell is the perfume for? Oh, I thought it would just be in that one area. Bullets. Ow. The fucking range. I'm in danger yet again. Okay. Hopefully it put me before I jump down there. They didn't. I can't skip this? Okay. They're gonna waste the shot. Maybe that's not the right thing to do. Right? Maybe that's not what he's supposed to do. He has quite the fucking range. Haven't seen you do that before. Okay, let's see if we can do some damage with these 11 bullets. I'm in disbelief. Yeah, I don't know what they want me to do. But I'm thinking I should load. You know the answer to the puzzle. So we could just load. See if there's anything in that room before we drop down. Cause we don't have enough firepower for whatever's going on. Can I? Oh. All right, let's do this real quick. Was it over here or was it on the bottom left? No, that's supposed to be above the hangman. I mean the dude, joke, whatever. I'm also kind of curious to see what happens if you just attack her. Okay, so if you attack her, it triggers a cutscene.
Alessa? God! Bring us
Is this a game over or is it just a different way it goes? It's game over. Yep, it's game over. So if you so if you attack her, it's game over. Cool. So there's no that's literally the only option. You just have to straight up use the amulet thing. Okay. I can't understand these camera angles. All right. There was no items. This is gonna be fun. Is it possible? Health? How are we looking? Danger? I hope this is doing some decent damage. She switched it up. Okay, I was assuming she might have swung with her other hand. She just went to the. Damn, she hit hard as fuck. Okay, I'm gonna assume, right, that we did some good damage. Okay, she's doing some different shit already, so I think we did a lot of damage. I'm being hopeful. Should have kept going forward. All right. God damn. Can I go to my items? Sure. Okay. Let's try them all. Did it? Did I hit her? I hope this is doing some real good damage. I feel like if we sit here and trade, it'll just be to her benefit. But I'm just assuming that we did some good damage. That was stupid. I ran back into the damage. I feel like the sword did more damage because she was doing like the double fire. Okay. Maybe the sword did hit her more, so it did more damage. Did I even hit? I can't even tell. We didn't die. Shit, come on, come on. Shit. Little time to run out. Okay. All we got is melee weapons now. This is all I got left. I don't know how much damage the taser does. If I die here, I think this is just all I can do. Oh my god. Please don't be a phase 2. There's no phase 2. Don't be a phase 2. I mean, you gotta kick it to make sure it's dead, and that's how it works in this game.
Is that the end? I guess it's time to roll the credits.
Careful next time with spikes. Just casually killed a god. It's another scene, right? Better not be no credits, okay.
Heather, is it really over?
Not yet. You're still alive.
I should have planned on taking him out.
What, Heather?
Just a joke.
Heather got a fucked up sense of humor.
You've got terrible
I'm
taste.
sorry.
Heather, did
You
you...
don't have to call me that. I'm not hiding anymore.
You want me to use your real name? What was it again?
Cheryl. The name my father gave me.
Cheryl?
You gonna let your hair color go back too?
I don't know. Don't you think blondes have more fun?
I can't tell you how confused I am. Is there more? There's probably no more. If I recall, this might be copyright music. skip that. Okay. So before I get my initial thoughts, let's see what we got. Everything was on normal. It took 7 hours and 28 minutes to beat. Split worm kill time. I guess okay. I guess that's these are the bosses, right? It took a minute and 1 second to kill. Missionary kill time 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Leonard kill time 3 minutes and 51 seconds. Memory of Alessa kill time 4 minutes and 43 seconds. The God kill time 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Beat it once, obviously. Be saved and continued 53 times. We used 175 items. It didn't feel like we used that many. It felt pretty sparing, but I didn't realize we used that many. Defeated enemies by shooting 46. Defeated enemies by fighting 70. Okay, so we got that action. Total damage 2,593. Okay. So I don't know what the stars are for, but I guess we actually got the best rating for the worm and the God. Ironically, we got for the first and last boss. We got the best results for. Saving 53 times is 2 stars. Interesting. Enemies defeated by shooting is pretty low, I guess, and that we didn't even get a star for that. Total damage is max stars, I'm assuming. Clear time, I guess, wasn't that bad. We only 1 star short from filling it. Extra new game has been added to start screen. Play from there to see and enjoy extra features. Starting for new game will begin a new game without the extra features. You fulfill the conditions for the hidden weapon beam saber. You fulfill the conditions for a limited submachine gun. Holy shit. Extra costume has been added to start screen. If you want to select this and enter a password, you can get a new costume. You get the extra costume password. Happy birthday. I didn't expect it to be unlockables. I miss when video games used to do cool shit like that. Do you wish to save play results and ranking systems? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. I wonder how OP the beam saber is. Extra new game just sounds funny. What's the extra costume look like? Was it all caps? We're gonna try all caps. While I do this, I guess I'll say what I think about the game. I think the soundtrack by itself is really cool. Kind of. I don't think most of it fit the cutscenes, like when they're talking and stuff. But the soundtrack, like by itself, and including like the opening music, sound pretty cool. Was it lowercase? Going to lowercase. I think it's pretty cool. I still feel like maybe I missed some stuff. Maybe I'm slow. But I feel like they didn't answer a lot of shit. Like, how does one give birth to a god? What the fuck is the password? Was the beginning of every word capital letter? Like for example, when did Alessa become a saint? How old was she in the first game? Wasn't she young? And then if she's young, how was Cheryl like if Alessa was like a young adult, how was Cheryl a little girl if she split her off? Like she split her off when she was young, but then what did she be? Okay, so I guess when she split her, well, I did this. When she split her off from herself, I'm assuming it was like for some reason she split off as a baby, and that's where Cheryl came in. And then I guess there we go. Had the shirt. Okay. So I guess we can see how the stuff looks. When I guess Alessa called her other half, which is Cheryl, to become one again. To some like how like they didn't explain how would that's how the costume they showed in the cutscene. How did her other half give birth to God? Like how does that work? And is it really God or a god? Or is it a demon? Like what? I don't know what's really going on. That's number one. Or two or whatever. Number three,
Dad.
when we defeated the God thing and
Sorry.
Cheryl and Alessa became one,
Yeah, I was. Anyway, I'm coming.
how did she give birth to herself? Like what the fuck is Alessa? How is she doing all this? Like is she like not human? Like what the hell is Alessa? How did she come to be?
Okay,
I don't feel like they ever answered any of that
You
shit,
too, Dad.
right? And when she gave birth to herself, did she reincarnate herself like on command? But then she handed herself. How the fuck does that work, right? I don't understand how that works. They didn't explain this to me.
Speak with you.
And then
My name is Douglas Cartland. I'm a detective.
it kind of sounded like Harry
A detective.
hated Heather, but he changed. So
Well,
boom, right? I'm assuming when Alessa became one with herself again, she split herself off again
Someone that wants to meet you.
to make Cheryl again, but then Harry renamed her
My dad
Heather.
always told me not to talk to strangers.
But then Heather is
Very important.
Cheryl, and Cheryl is
I'm not
Alessa.
interested.
I don't know what the fuck they're trying to tell me. I really don't. Can we see the items? Do we have they automatically? Silent Hill 3 original. So if you unequip this, do you just have your original clothes? Yeah, you just have your original clothes. Interesting, that's an item. Where's my laser beam or some shit? Where do you get those items from? Yeah, so I'm kind of confused what plot wise is happening. I'm lost. And then you mean like Harry hated Cheryl 2.0, which is Heather, like all his life, all her life, her new life? But she and when the fuck did Alessa get a sister? I don't remember her having a sister in the first game. I feel like they're retconning things from the first game. Maybe I forgot certain things, I don't know, but I feel like I don't remember none of that. This game is interesting. It's interesting. Definitely it's an experience. I just wish story wise and gameplay wise it was a little more clear. Like combat is a little trash, but you saw and like certain puzzles was a little vague, but then again maybe I'm just a little slow. Story wise though, I wish it was a little more explained, but I believe they purposely leave it vague so people could like speculate and stuff like that. I would like to know what I'm doing personally, but everybody got their own thing. Anyway, I think that's about it for Silent Hill 3. Definitely interesting. Definitely.